Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to start in our math books on page 17. So if you will open up your math books to page 17, you are going to see this page where it says at the top that today's number is 12. Today's number is 12. On the page, you are going to see several different equations, 10 different equations. Some of those equations are going to equal 12. Others of those equations are not going to equal 12. So what I'd like for you to do now is on your page, I want you to write an equal sign next to each equation. Alrighty. Now I want you to take some time, and I'm going to stop the video, and I want you to stop the video too. I want you to take some time, and I want you to use either your number line that was in your folder or your connecting cubes, and I want you to solve each one of these equations to figure out which ones equal 12. If it equals 12, I want you to put a big circle around it. If it doesn't, I want you to leave it blank because we're going to do something with those when we come back. Alrighty, so take a few minutes, do that now, and we'll catch up in just a second. Alrighty, I hope you had a chance to go through all of your equations and determine which ones added to or subtracted to 12. We're going to do that together, and I'm going to show you several different ways that you can solve these problems. We're going to use a number line. We're going to use our hundreds chart, and we're also going to use our connecting cubes because all three ways will help you to find the correct answers. So let's start with the first problem. And the first problem is 15 minus 2. 15 minus 2. And we're going to use the number line that was in your packet. And the number line that's in your packet looks like this. And on your number line, you're going to start at 15 right here, and you're going to jump back 2. So you're going to jump back 1, and then you're going to jump back 2. And when you do, you land on number 13. So 13 is not 12, right? So your paper should look like this. It should have the answer of 13 right there.
Alrighty, Lincoln, it's raffle time again.
Okay, so we see that 15 minus 2 equals 13. So that does not equal 12. So hopefully yours is blank, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a pencil, a pen, a crayon, whatever you have handy, and we're going to make a big X through that one. Wah, wah, doesn't equal 12. Alrighty, there we go. Now we're going to move on down to this next one right here. 10 plus 2 plus 0. Now if you remember, I had 10 connecting cubes here. I'm going to add 2 more. So 10 plus 2, and then I'm going to see, does that equal 12? Let's see. So there's 1, and there's 2. So now I have 10, I started out with the 10 black cubes, and I added 2 brown cubes. So let's see if that equals 12. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yay, this one does equal 12. So next to my equal sign, I'm going to write a 12. And remember I said if they equal 12, we're going to circle them. So here we go. Awesome. All right, we're moving on down to the next one. 7 plus 7. Now that's a doubles fact, and I bet you know that already from first grade. So how much is 7 plus 7? If you said 14, you are correct. So we're going to write 14 right there. So 14 isn't 12, right? So we get out our pen or our pencil or our crayon, and we're going to make a big giant X again. Wah, wah, doesn't equal 12. All right, Now we're moving on to 10 plus 1 plus 1. And I'm going to get out my connecting cubes again. My 10 black connecting cubes. Here they are. And I'm going to add 1 plus 1 to it. So I'm going to add 1 red cube. And then I'm going to add another red cube. So I had my 10 black cubes, and I added 1 red cube and 1 more red cube. So let's count it out and see if we've got 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's another one that equals 12. So I'm going to write 12, and I'm going to circle it. And there we go. Alrighty. Now I'm to 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8. So I am going to use my hundreds chart this time around and see how much is 4 plus 8. So your hundreds chart also was in the things that we sent home with you in our orange folder. So I'm going to start here at 4, and then I'm going to count 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And where do I land? I land on 12. So this one is also equal to 12. So I'm going to write 12, and I'm going to circle it. There you go. Alrighty. So that gets us to our next equation. 14 minus 2. I'm going to use my hundreds chart again. I liked that hundreds chart. So here we go. I'm at 14, and I'm going to take away 2. That means I'm going backwards. 1, 2. Where do I land? I land on 12. So that one is equal to 12, and I am going to circle it. Alrighty. So I know that you did the rest of your equations, so I want you to check them with me right now to see if you got the same answers I did. So 20 minus 6 is 14. So that's a nope, womp womp, does not equal 12. So I'm going to put a big X mark through it. Then 3 plus 2 plus 7, that one did equal 12. So I'm going to circle that one. And then 8 plus 5, well down here was 8 plus 4. And 8 was equal to 12. So that means that 8 plus 5 can't equal 12, because 8 plus 4 did. So that means 8 plus 5 equals something else, and when you did it on your number line or with your connecting cubes or your hundreds chart, you would have found out that 8 plus 5 equals 13. So that one gets a big X and a womp womp, not equal to 12. And finally, the last one. Ooh, it's our handy dandy doubles fact that we knew those from first grade. The handy dandy doubles fact, and 6 plus 6 is 12. We remember that, and so that one gets a circle as well. And at the very bottom of the page, you were asked to spell the word 12. So let's spell it together now to make sure that we have it correct. So it's T-W-E-L-V-E. And that spells 12, and I'm going to show it to you really close there. 12. Great job, guys. Alrighty. We are going to move on and talk about money. I want to have you stop the video, and I want you to go get the money that you've been working with. So we need to make sure we have a penny, a dime, a nickel, a quarter, and a dollar. Alrighty, guys. I hope you had a chance to get the money that you've been working with your parents. Hopefully you each have a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, and a dollar bill. Now what I'd like for you to do is with your money, I want you to get your money out, and I want you to turn in your math books to pages 15, looks like this, and 16. And you're going to take some time now and explore your money and write about it. So for example, where it says right here, a penny is worth, you're going to write what you know a penny to be worth. And then below that, in the space below, you're going to write some things that you notice about the money. So look closely at it. What color is it? What pictures are on it? What words are on it? And write your observations here. Then you're going to do the same thing with the nickel, with the dime, and with the quarter. And then on the back of page 15 is page 16. And you're going to explore a dollar bill. So the first question you're going to answer with each one is how much is it worth? And then write some of the things that you see. What are the pictures on there? What do you think they are? What color is it? It's important to know the colors of our money. So you're going to take a few minutes now. We're going to stop the video, take a few minutes now, and then we're going to come back and we're going to discuss that. All right, so after looking at your money, you should have written that a penny is worth how many cents? 1 cent. Very good. And then you probably wrote that a nickel is worth 5
Ms.
cents.
Galloway, your order.
And a dime is worth 10 cents. And a quarter is worth 25 cents. And then on the back, $1 is worth 100 cents. So let's go back to our penny. Maybe as you were writing some of your descriptions, you were writing things like, it's brown. Maybe you even knew that on the front you have Abraham Lincoln. And on the back you have the Lincoln Memorial. For our nickel, you might have written that it's silver. You might have also written that it has Thomas Jefferson on it. And on the back it has the Jefferson Memorial. I'm sorry, it's not the Jefferson Memorial, it's Monticello, which was actually Jefferson's home. Down here, you probably wrote that the dime, on the back you might have noticed that there's a torch and 2 branches. And then for our quarter, maybe you wrote that it was Washington, and on the back you saw that there was an eagle. All 3 of those are all the same color, they're silver. And each one of them has the value of the coin on it. So if you're ever wondering, it will tell you 1 nickel, 1 dime, 1 quarter. On the back, you'll see with your dollar, you probably wrote lots of things, that it's paper money. Maybe that George Washington is on it. You might have also written that it is green. And there's lots of pictures on it. There's a pyramid on it. So there were lots of things that you probably wrote about our money. Making sure that we know our different coins and different money and what they're worth is really important. Alrighty guys, that's the end of our math lesson today. We'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.